sent him a text message yesterday, and I said, if you would like our marriage to survive. Hi, I'm Melanie.
I'm Molly.
Why don't you tell them the title of our extravaganza today?
I mentioned in a recent video about my desire to drink more water, and I'm trying to do better about certain habits. So it got me to thinking about habits that I want to build or break. And I have probably too many,
No, you don't.
Because sometimes you can really set yourself up for failure.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Trying to drink at least a half gallon to a gallon a day.
Let me see if that's on my list.
Probably not.
No, not on my list. It should be on my list because water's good and healthy. But
And that's not water that I'm taking a sip out of. That's a protein shake, though.
I still enjoy my half and half tea, a large. Okay.
So what's a habit that you have to build?
One of my top one is to tell myself the truth. So I'm trying to break the habit of lying to myself.
By saying, oh yeah, I can do this table in 3 hours, or what? Like, what are you lying to yourself about?
I came to realize that I needed to quit lying to myself. It was in regard to Reese's peanut butter cups.
About how many you've eaten?
Yes, and I realized that I am lying to myself, and I'm actually strategizing how to lie to myself, and I'm trying to trick myself, because in the Reese's peanut butter cup world, you can have 4 of those little ones or a serving. Now, I could just go eat one and probably be content, but I know that a serving is 4. So I feel like it is a God-given right to go ahead and have the 4. But then I think, well, who just wants to have one serving, and they are so small that I could have 2 servings, which would make 8 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I reach into the bag and I pull out approximately 8, but I've chosen not to count them because that is a lot of
math
and accountability. I just want to estimate the 8. And then I ball up that little foil that they come in.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I put 2 of the foils together. So at the end, when I'm thinking, I wonder how much I ate, I only feel so many foil balls. But actually, I know that some of those foil balls are actually 3 foil balls in
goodness.
one. But I'm trying to trick myself into thinking, oh, that's not bad. There's just 4 foil balls down there. And it was really 12 Reese's peanut butter cups. I said, I've got to quit that. I've got to be honest with myself and just be honest. Well, that's what's on my list, is I'm going to start telling myself the truth about the Reese's peanut butter cups and quit trying to trick myself when I know it's myself. And so you can't trick yourself that way.
Oh my goodness.
I hope you edit that whole mess out. That's the most ridiculous habit ever. Okay, you go to something more distinguished.
This was not an idea of mine, but Jonathan says that a habit I need to break is biting my nails. And it's not that I just completely disagree. It's that I've tried so many times, and who wants to write down something that you're like, I just know I'm going to fail? Like, let me just try to drink some water, dude.
Maybe someone will have some tips for you.
So I don't know how successful I'll be, since it's not a goal that I set, but just one that was hinted to me from my spouse.
Yeah, those are the hard. He probably just doesn't want your gizzard to get stopped up with nails or something.
I don't eat them. I just peel them off.
Oh, some are bound to maybe slip down. I don't know. I wonder what his concern is.
This is his concern. He wants his back scratched.
Oh.
That's his only concern.
It's a selfish
yeah.
motivation. Well, all the best on that. Good luck.
Thank you.
My next one was move my body for 30 minutes a day.
Oh, that's one of mine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
just 30 minutes.
Intentional activity or workout each day for 30 minutes.
I just want to move it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be in an organized fashion or a jumping jack. I just need to move it for 30 minutes. And I'll tell you what has waylaid me. And that is I was walking really good out at the house. And then we noticed, and Bob said he thinks we have wild hogs on the property. And that is terrifying for me to think about walking and coming upon a clan of wild hogs, a herd.
I knew you were going to be thinking about his clan. I don't know what they're called.
But that's just scary because that happened to me as a kid, and I remember being terrified, and I ran as fast as I could. And now at my age, I don't think my speed is going to be all that impressive to these wild hogs. And so what I have decided to do is just not to walk. So I sent him a text message yesterday, and I said, if you would like our marriage to survive, I need those hogs dead and off of the property. And there's a lot riding on this. And so he has decided that he's going to get a game camera and we're going to film them. Get that? Here's a possibility. He said one of his friends at work said it could be armadillos and not even hogs, because I got out of my car yesterday and I did some tracking like I saw on westerns where you look for tracks, and I was looking for the hog tracks. I don't see a hoof one. So what if it is armadillos? If it's armadillos, I can live with it.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of armadillos.
Hogs, wild hogs are dangerous. I mean, it's...
Well, aren't they? Yeah. I've heard bad stories.
Yeah.
So I've got to get past that, and Bob is going to help with that. And so I need to move my body 30 minutes. And you can move your body 30 minutes in your house, but I was walking. I was enjoying walking. So that's mine. So far I've been moving it back and forth to the cabinet that's got those peanut butter cups in them.
I don't know when this started. I never used to. We never, ever used to do this.
What?
Well,
what are y'all doing?
At night, after Hattie goes to bed, if we have a show we like to watch, we'll watch something together, and we might snack a little bit. But ultimately what ends up happening is we go to bed and we might have Everybody Loves Raymond or The Office or something playing, and I end up with a Hershey's bar in the bed.
Oh, at your bedside
At
table.
My bedside table, and we used to never eat in bed. And I told Jonathan, there was one night he was recently on vacation, and so, usually we do things we don't typically do, and I had bought some cookie dough. And I don't know how much cookie dough I had eaten, and it wasn't because I was trying to lie to myself. I just did not keep up with it. And so I ate all this cookie dough, got in bed, and ate a Hershey's chocolate bar, and I'm like, Jonathan, I have got to quit that. That is terrible.
Well, as your mother, I love chocolate too.
Yeah,
but I guess I should be encouraging you not to do that. Mine is don't put stuff that I dread on hold. Sometimes if there's something on my schedule and I just dread it because it's going to be an awkward conversation or it's unpleasant or I'm having to disappoint somebody by what I'm having to tell them, then I like to just put it off and not do it. And I heard a lady the other day that just says she takes care of everything on Monday. It's on her list, whatever it is that she needs to do, has to do, or she's put off in any way, come Monday it gets done and she can enjoy the rest of the week. And I just thought I need to do that. I need to have a Monday list. I'm not a list person. So I need to have a Monday list, and whatever is unpleasant that I just don't want to do, I'm just going to have to do it.
Wake up consistently, preferably around 7:30.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Hattie lets me sleep in, and she is so good to play by herself, but when I get used to waking up early, I actually am a morning person, and I prefer that. If I
Yeah.
wake up too late, I really am not as productive because I feel like I've already slept the day away, even though it might only be 8:30 or 9.
Yeah.
It just helps me wake up with more,
Yeah.
and helping
Yeah,
her.
that's a good
I want
thing.
her to also be on somewhat of a routine. I mean, I don't want it to be strict or anything, but just her getting
Yeah.
used to like brushing her teeth around the same time every morning so it doesn't,
Yeah, routines are good.
yeah.
And one of the things I had on my list is that, and I've been doing this since all of the quarantine stuff, is I just love having a morning routine where I know exactly when I get up what I'm going to do, and I have enjoyed reading my Bible. I have enjoyed just sitting there and reading my Bible and praying, and that has made such a difference in my day. It just makes my outlook about everything just different, and I love it. And I've learned things, and I've experienced things, and when I don't do that, my day is just a little bit off. It's just off. And so I want to keep up that habit. Keep up that habit. I'm not perfect at it by any means, but I really want to not lose any ground.
Time block management. Time management. Time blocking my day. It
Yeah.
sounds, I could see it not being your style,
Oh, maybe it probably should be.
but I just, I feel like, I know this might be kind of weird, but in a sense, doing YouTube videos together, it takes planning. We have
That
to
it
plan to get
does.
together, and I'm the one editing these, so if you don't like it, it's my fault. And
editing.
if she were to do it, you probably would really...
Oh, you'd never see it. I asked her how much would I have to pay her to never have to edit a video. It was too technical for me.
So I'm finding myself, I get up, and I like my routine, even though it starts too late and I'm trying to move it up a little bit. But while Hattie eats breakfast, and I drink my protein shake for the morning, and I sit down, I'm trying to read the Bible through in a year, and
Yeah,
I've
that's
never, ever been able to follow through with it. I've always...
Yeah, that takes discipline.
And
it does.
And I'm probably like 4 days behind. So that happens from time to time, but I notice that when I'm daily, it's so much better.
Mhm.
So I do that. There's a couple of little games I like to play, like the daily challenge, and it's like solitaire kind of related.
Oh.
And
I don't have any games I play.
you used to play Words with Friends.
I love Words with Friends, but I ran out of friends that had words. And
If you love playing Words with Friends, she needs a friend.
and then sometimes I think they might have felt bad that they beat me, and then sometimes if I won, I feel like, should I call them and
Apologize?
and say you did good? It was just that one word that I got using all 7 letters that put me over. And then some, honestly, when I was playing with, I kind of wondered if is there a way to cheat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that sort of surprised me with some.
Oh, definitely a way
They
to
weren't
cheat.
close friends, though. And they may have even been strangers. Because I think you could play strangers.
Yeah, I think you can.
Anyway, that's the only game I guess I was ever really interested in, was Words with Friends.
This one's like solitaire and like a little puzzle thing. I don't know. It's something that's kind of mindless. I don't know why I do it, but I like it, and I do it every morning. But then after that, I start thinking, is there anything I need to get done? And so if I start working on editing a video, then the next thing I know, I look over and there's Hattie, watching something on her computer, and I don't want her to have too much screen time, and so I need to do a better job about that. And so I thought, okay, I just need to set up from this time to this time, I'm going to work from home, and from this time to this time, it's going to be more intentional
That's a good idea.
playtime, and from this time to this time, I might need to do some chores, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, time management, time blocking.
My next one was, when I think about others, I need to act on it. Because I do think about other people and think, wouldn't it be nice if I called that person or I did something for that person?
Yes, it would be, Melanie.
It would be. And then I don't do it, as if just thinking about doing it is helpful, and it's not. I need to act on things that come to my mind. So that's one of my things. That's probably one of the hardest things on my list. Is to act on doing for others. It's just selfishness. Just selfish, not doing what I know I should do.
No food past 8.
Oh.
And that's to help with the eating chocolate in bed. But sometimes you just go to bed and you're just like, I don't feel good. And it's because I've eaten a whole bag of popcorn, and popcorn really doesn't like me all that much. But I like popcorn, and then I wake up so bloated, and anyway.
Create something every week. Because creating things, painting, crafting, all of that, it makes me a happy person. And instead of pushing it to the back as if it's not important, realizing it's okay to do that. I need to make something every week to be happy. Not necessarily a meal. Food, like you love cooking, but I've got a decoupage something. I got a decoupage.
That Mod Podge, man. She loves that Mod Podge.
I do love my Mod Podge. Yeah. So that was it. Those are things I'm really are we going to get back together and see if we did this?
Yeah, so if the video, this might be just part 1 if we've talked too long, but my plan was we film this, and then at the end of August we come back together and say, how'd you do?
I may be busy towards the end of, what'd you say, August?
Yeah.
Yeah, I may be really busy that time. So we're encouraging you, whenever you hear this, think of things that you might want to take a stab at changing. Just something little, just something that keeps you moving forward in life and feeling good about yourself, and it feels good to do the right thing. All right, y'all, we thank you for joining us. I hope you will like and subscribe.
Comment down below. So if you need encouragement on a goal you're trying to reach, we'll be ready with it.
Yeah,
we'll be ready to help you with it.
Absolutely. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
It's rest time. She just yelled, it's rest time.
It's rest time. I agree.
I'm feeling vintage vibes with that shirt.
It is. This is a size 20.
Are you serious?
In vintage, yeah. As I'm eating them, which I have a little procedure where I eat off the end, take the bite of peanut butter, then the chocolate top. I know this is really strange. This is very depressing.
How does that apply when you reach for that 5th Reese's or the?
I need to quit buying them. I need to probably just quit buying them, or at this point I don't know how I'm going to live without them though.